Are you a real estate agent that's looking to use Facebook to promote your listings and generate inquiries from people looking to sell their home? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get yourself up and running on Facebook so that you can cover these two important areas of marketing. Doing these things will not only give you the best possible chance of reaching interested buyers in your current listings, it'll also help you to get new inquiries from people that are looking to sell their home and increase your chances of getting new listings as quickly as possible. Hey everybody, it's Stuart Macadam here and welcome to today's video. Just before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button down below and don't forget to consider subscribing if you are new to the channel. Doing that will give you actionable Facebook ads and marketing tips that will help you get an edge over the competition on the platform. And with that said, let's get into it. So here we are on Facebook, and I've just created myself a real estate page that I can use to promote my listings, share information, and do a lot of other marketing activities that are important to get the sales and generate new inquiries. For the purpose of today's tutorial, I'm not going to show you how to set up the Facebook page, but if you do want a tutorial on that, just check the description box below and I'll include a video on that there. Now, if we scroll down here, I'm just going to show you two posts that I have just put up. One over here is for the listing with a picture. The other one is for a listing with a video, which gives a bit of an indication as to what people can expect with the home and the property. So in order to promote these, what you need to do is head over to the Ads Manager and click the green button in the left-hand corner, Create, and we will start with the video promotion right here, and we give it a nice simple name so that it's easy to identify of the property. What we now do is we've got our basics set up, so we can use campaign budget optimization because we're only promoting one listing. We can do $5 a day to start with, because when you are doing video views campaigns, a lot of people are going to have a look at it with it being a video rather than text or engagement based. So it's going to be more cost effective to get more eyeballs onto the video itself. We are then going to click into the ad set level, and we are going to change the targeting from the whole of New Zealand, and we are just going to go people living in this location and change it to the Bay of Plenty. That then brings us down to age targeting. What you find in New Zealand is people that can afford homes generally tend to be in their late 20s through to their 65 plus. So that's who we want to be targeting in this one. And we've got a good target audience right there of 170,000. For the placements, you want to go after people that are in the news feeds. You want to take out stories and reels, remove in-stream videos, in articles, and anybody in search. So the only targeting that you've got is news feeds and also external third parties who may be able to share the content. We'll keep it across Facebook and Instagram for now. If you notice a trend later on, you can always change that, but best to start a little broader. Optimization for ad delivery. Look, for this one, we want to get as many people to watch the entire video as possible. When you've got a listing, you want people to be able to watch everything from start to finish so they can have enough interest and enough of a desire to contact you. One of the things you also want to change is also getting charged for a through play rather than for an impression. One of the unfortunate things about Facebook targeting these days is a lot of the time you're getting charged for impressions rather than the end result. So the fact that you can change this to through play is very important. We're then going to go over to the ad itself, and we're going to find the page that we want to use and promote off. and we're just going to turn the preview on, but we already have an existing one that we've already put together. So we're going to then select create post, and then we will find the listing here with the video, and we will select continue. As you can see there, this is a bit of a preview of what it looks like. Now, the only thing that we need to probably add here is a call to action button. And for this example, we want people to get in touch with us as soon as we possibly can. So the best option for that is have an option for send WhatsApp message or a send message button. So we're going to select send message, and we're going to set it up so that as soon as someone fills in and decides to click through, then you're going to get that message straight away, and you can then send them the information pack, or you can tell them a bit more about the property depending on the questions which they may have. And once all of that is done, we're going to hit the publish button. And congratulations, you've just published your first video promotion of your listing. Now, if you don't have a video and you just have photos of the property listing itself, and you just want to get people inquiring about the property and sending messages to you, or sending WhatsApp messages, then what you need to do is go over to the Ads Manager and select Create. We're going to set the objective to be messages, and we are going to then use the same simple name and formatting, and then select continue. That will then bring up a draft campaign, and for this one we're going to follow a similar format to the video campaign, except we're going to give the daily budget a bit more of a boost of $10 a day. Once again, we want to make sure that we find the right page that we want to promote off. Set the start date. If you've got an end date, if you've got an auction coming up for the listing, make sure that you've got that end date set in there. Let's say it's in 2 weeks' time. And then that way your listing is not going to run over past the auction end date. We're just going to change the location again and make sure that it's in the same area. And this time around, we're going to make sure that, again, the targeting is for 28 to 65 plus. We are going to keep the detailed targeting expansion off. We are going to have automatic placements only. And the reason for this one is that for messenger campaigns, the broad-based reach that they can have is normally a little bit better than video campaigns, which only tend to perform really well on news feeds. We're then going to go into the ad itself, and we are going to use an existing post that we have already put together. So this is the video based one. We're going to change that across to the beautiful new listing that has just hit the market. And as you can see there's the send message button that we need to add in. We just select the call to action button, send message, update the post, and there you go. You can see the call to action button has been changed. And we are now going to have a final check of everything, make sure it's all set up properly, have a look at the targeting, and that all appears to be in good working order. And we're going to select next, and then we're going to select publish. And congratulations, you've just published your messenger-based promotion for your listing. So that now brings us to the final way you can utilize Facebook as a real estate agent, and that is to get new listings. So to get started with that, we're going to select create, and we are going to use a lead generation method to get new leads through Facebook. So for this one, let's type in new clients and give it a simple one, Bay of Plenty wide targeting. And we're just going to set up one ad in this example. We then come down to the ad set level, daily budget. For this one, you generally want to make sure that you have a good level of budget. I would recommend having at least $30 a day. And as you can see there, that puts the leads up from 2 to 12 a day. And we're just going to change that to the Bay of Plenty. So we're going to go up, daily budget, set it at $30 a day. Again, we need to find the right page that we're going to promote. Always make sure you double check that. And we just need to view the terms here and have a read through all of this and then say, I agree to the terms and conditions. What we're then going to do is change the targeting once again. And remember, this time you're going after people that are looking to sell. So for this one, it's probably going to be a slightly older age group. Probably best to start at people that are 35 years old and 65 plus. Detailed targeting expansion, we're actually going to leave that empty once again and make sure that it is only targeting people within the Bay of Plenty area, which is where hypothetically we are operating. Now, we are then going to go down to placements and we're going to leave it at automatic. We then go into the ad category over here. As you can see, Stuart Macadam, first class real estate, and we're going to create an ad right now. So we're going to first select an image that is reasonably good, and we're going to use one of the example images right over here that I plucked off the internet, which is reasonably nice. And we are then going to add that image and get a quick look at how it is in the different formats. They all look really nice. We're going to select done, and that will add the image into the display area. What we then have to do now is come up with primary text to get this. What we then have to do is come up with text that can intrigue people and capture the attention of those who are looking to maybe sell their property. So, so let's get going. So here's a look at the ad copy variation that I've put together. I cut out all the typing and writing because it is a bit of a time-consuming process and you have to make sure that you've got it spot on. So here's a look at what I put together. Thinking about selling your property, get in touch with our friendly team today and see how much your home is worth. We'll give you a free valuation within 12 hours, guaranteed. Are you thinking about selling your property? Hey, Bay of Plenty homeowners. So 3 different introductions, all that could capture people's attention in different ways. I've then gone down to the headline and given a nice clear indication of what exactly the offer is. And once all of that has been done, we're going to change the call to action button to something like learn more or get offer. Normally, learn more tends to be the most effective call to action button. We're then going to go move on and create our own form, and we're going to call it a nice simple name. And for this one, all you need to do is avoid the intro, generally make it as easy as possible for people to enter their information in. So what we're going to include here is email, full name, street address, and it's normally best to ask a custom question, which is just a short answer one. And the one that I've found has been most effective for real estate agents that I've worked with in the past is, how soon are you looking to sell your home? And once that is done, you can get a quick look of the form itself. How soon are you looking to sell your home? Then brings up the contact information that you need. Generally, it's good to also add in the person's phone number as well, just so that you've got a way of contacting them straight away. Next thing is the privacy policy, and pop that in over here. Just type in privacy policy here. And then once it's completed, you can choose how you want to have them exit out of the form. Generally, the best way is to have the core business, because as a real estate agent, you want to capture people's attention straight away. Their listing is going to be on the market for a limited time. You're under an expectation from the home seller to get that property sold within a certain time period. So we're going to just change this message a little bit. And there we go. Thanks, you're all set. If you would like to learn more about the property now, feel free to give us a call. Finally, we're going to select the description box here, which is just giving people a quick indication of how we're going to use their information. We're then going to select publish. And congratulations, your form has now been created. Your ad is ready to be published. And once you hit that publish button right over here, your ad is going to go into review and should start running as soon as it has been approved by Facebook. And congratulations, you've just set up ads for 3 different types of promotions: video views, receiving messages, and generating inquiries for new business. Thanks for watching today's tutorial. We hope you found it useful. If you're a real estate agent that is looking for help with Facebook marketing, email info@stuartmacadam.com today. Thanks for watching today's tutorial. We hope you found it useful. If you're a real estate agent that is looking for help with Facebook marketing, email info@stuartmacadam.com today.